A husband says firmly to his wife, Sophia, think carefully. If you decide to go to your parents' house today, then we'll end this marriage. Just then, his mother walks in and asks curiously, what's going on? Why are you two arguing so early in the morning? The daughter-in-law says hesitantly, Mom, but the husband interrupts sharply, Sophia, have you lost your mind? Why are you dragging someone else into our personal matter? The mother-in-law looks at her son and says sternly, be quiet, Sophia, tell me what happened. Sophia says calmly, Mom, my younger brother is getting married next month. My mother came all the way to see me today because they're short of money for the wedding expenses. I wanted my husband to help a little. The mother-in-law asks gently, so your mother traveled all this way because they needed financial help for your brother's wedding? Sophia replies honestly, yes, Mom, I know that after marriage a daughter belongs to her husband's family, but my mother came only because she needed $50,000. I couldn't give her that much, but since he's my own brother, I felt I should help somehow, so I gave my mother only $3,000 from my overtime bonus. The husband says accusingly, Mom, did you hear that? She admitted that she keeps sending money to her parents. Then he turns to Sophia and says coldly, your parents aren't starving in the village. Why should we pay for your brother's wedding? The mother-in-law asks calmly, Sophia, is that really the whole story? Are you two arguing only because of this? Sophia replies sincerely, yes, Mom, it's not the way he's making it sound. I never secretly send money to my parents. They live very far away and I only get to visit them once a year. Shouldn't I even take them a few gifts? Sometimes during holidays I send them a little money for my overtime earnings. The mother-in-law nods supportively. Sophia, you're absolutely right. The husband says frustratedly, Mom, that's exactly what I'm saying. What kind of wife keeps spending money on her parents forever? After marriage, your income is part of this household too. If you want to stay in this family, then stop sending money to your parents or we can't live together. The mother-in-law hits her son lightly with a brush and says angrily, what nonsense are you saying? Your in-laws raised such a wonderful daughter and entrusted her to you, and this is how you speak about them. Your father passed away many years ago. I raised you all by myself, but it seems I failed to teach you humanity. She continues emotionally. Sophia has served this family like my own daughter for years. She lives far away from her parents and only gets to see them once a year. If she sends them a little money during the holidays, what's wrong with that? And your brother-in-law is getting married. Even if they had never asked for help, you should have offered something yourself. They asked for $50,000, but Sophia gave only $3,000. Is that really too much? The husband says defensively, Mom, we have our own responsibilities too. My income isn't high and neither is hers. We have 2 children, a home loan and a car loan. We're already struggling financially. If she keeps supporting her parents, how will we manage our own home? The mother-in-law stands up and says firmly, my son, being poor is not a shame, but having a small heart is. Sophia has always treated me like her own mother. She earns money, takes care of this house, washes clothes, cooks meals, and looks after the children. Do you even realize how hard she works every single day? Let her stop doing everything for just one day, and you'll see what happens to this house. She adds seriously, a wife like her is incredibly rare, yet you're talking about divorcing her. If you leave her, there will be many men willing to marry her, and the only thing left for you will be regret. The husband says softly, Mom. She interrupts firmly, don't call me Mom right now. The husband says regretfully, I didn't mean it that way. We're just under a lot of financial pressure. I know we should have helped with my brother-in-law's wedding, but we honestly didn't have enough money. The mother-in-law replies wisely, my son, caring for parents has nothing to do with being rich or poor. You've seen with your own eyes how Sophia has cared for me. In the same way, you should treat her parents as your own. The husband lowers his head and says apologetically, you're right, Mom, I was wrong. Please forgive me. The mother-in-law turns to Sophia and says warmly, Sophia, you've lived in this house as my daughter for years. I've never thought of you as just my daughter-in-law. Whenever you two argued, I always stood by you. If you ever have a problem again, come to me. I'll always stand up for what's right. Sophia smiles and says gratefully, I know, Mom. The truth is your son is a good husband too. The mother-in-law says kindly, Sophia, never forget your parents. They must be in real need if your mother came all this way. Your brother's wedding is an important occasion, and as his sister, you should help as much as you can. $3,000 won't be enough, so here's $100,000 from me. Consider it a small gift. Now take the car and deliver it to your parents. Sophia says tearfully, thank you so much, Mom. The husband says warmly, come on, Sophia, let's go and give this money to your parents right away. Together they say happily, let's go home. The mother watches them leave, smiling warmly. A good heart and strong values will always take you further than money or status ever can. Remember, success means more when it's built on kindness, integrity, and respect for others. If this story touched your heart, let us know what you would have done in the comments and subscribe for more heartwarming stories.